Oh God, you up there? You up in the sky? Sky high? Hello everyone. Another day for a walk and talk with Steve and my good old pal, Stinky Whizzlefeet. Oh, wherever he is, I don't know. I say the God within us. God says there's no God. So we're gonna ask God, there's two ways to go here. So we'll say, God, which way? God says, all right, let's head this way. I just let the Spirit, they can give me energy, take it away. They can make my walking easy. They can make it difficult. They can make my talking easy. They can make the talking not sound so good. They can take my voice right away and make me sound not too good. I swear when I went up to the comedy, they're like, let's just mess with him. Let's just make him sound gay. So I just get up there and I just start talking like this, and I don't know why. Oh, God. There's a beautiful waterfall. Hello, God. Yeah, does anyone know why things are happening? I don't think so. So God was talking to me last night and today about the concept of manifesting and how there's no formula. There's no like prayers do it or thoughts do it or they read your heart because there's no entity. It's just reality happening. So there's no, because I say this all the time. I just say God, but I say, why don't you just start talking to everyone? And they say they don't want it. So I think life is just full of these, they don't think they're paradoxes, but where I say, the people, good people like myself, I want to be right and I want to be corrected and I want to, not be, like more like a morally, like I don't want to be doing bad stuff. How about that? But the people doing bad stuff don't care. They don't care at all who they're harming. And then good people say, well, God will take care of it. But on my worldview, God does not take care of anything. People take care of things. It's like saying, yeah, I got an elderly mother. Well, God will take care of her. If you mean like people will come help her, that's what my mother prays to God, says, help my son. And God says, why don't you help him? See, that's what my parents say. Someone else will do it. Someone else will do it. And then if everyone says someone else will do it, that means no one's doing it. So God's like, well, we don't think anyone's ever going to help you. So they said people should, your parents should, it's like the people, I always say that, like, this is another paradox in life is, people always talk about the law. Oh, we got to follow the law. But then when they don't want to follow it, they don't follow it. So in my view, I don't want to, should I say that? Sure, Steve, say hypocrite. Because I ask God, ooh. But usually when I'm on a walking, talking trail, they're just they're not really talking too much other than giving me a little, like, not good, folks, not good. We are not going to jail. I don't think they're going to put Trump in jail. Here comes a little doggy, though. What's this? Hello.
How's it going?
Oh, I'm just out for a little walk.
You live streaming?
Well, I do walk and talks.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
I watch a lot of shit like that on YouTube.
Yeah, you want to look me up?
Hey.
You want to look me up? You can.
What is it?
It's Stephen, S-T-P-H-E-N, Cake, K-A-K-E. I'm on YouTube.
You're on YouTube. Stephen Cake.
Yeah, K-A...
P-H and then K-A-K-E.
Yeah.
P-H
And I have a line as my avatar little thing here. Okay. I do juggling. I do impressions. I do impressions, darling. I do wonderful. Isn't it wonderful out here? And doggies. I love little doggies. They're so wonderful, aren't they?
That's pretty
Yeah.
good, man.
And I talk about God, how God changed me.
Did he?
Yeah, last September, so my life was going downhill in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
And I would get down and I'd beg God to please help.
Okay.
And they started talking to me and they said, we've always talked to you. It was your intuition, though. Okay. So it's like they're always with everyone. It's just like they're not, you don't just hear them talking.
Right.
Because people don't want that. People want to have an, what's the, autonomy?
Okay.
Personal autonomy?
Yeah.
You don't want someone telling you what to do all the time every day.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't. Who wants that? But that's what I ask God to do.
Yeah.
See, I ask God, tell me what to do.
Right.
See, but if you know anything about the Bible, His ways are not our ways.
Right.
Yeah, so God's ways are not our ways.
So do you think if God wouldn't have spoke to you, would you have ever believed, or like?
Oh no, I always believed growing up. Yeah,
Would it have changed your life? Huh?
believe that there was something. I've always believed that there was something, but that's what they told me. They said people will never know things for sure,
Right. I see.
so they have to believe, because we can't know things for sure,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to other worlds like that. But we could have experiences. So God gave me experiences. They can give people. They can have you. They gave me like mind powers, like where I could talk to animals at one point. I could talk to spirits. I could read people's gifts. So they can do some psychic things like that. And then objects moving, like they can have like my bed moves and stuff. And I do this thing where I stand still and then my arms will start to move. And I say, this is God moving me. They're doing it. I let it happen.
Okay, that's fair.
They let it happen, and I asked God to talk through me. And I said, sir, you're wonderful. I love you. You're a great person. Keep at it. God is with you all the time. You know, so I just asked them to do that. And I kind of take a back seat. It's like channeling. I kind of just take a step back and observe it.
Let him take the wheel, kind of a thing.
Yeah. And so, there's an endless amount of channelers and stuff like that. But it's like, if you don't want to listen to it, don't listen to it. That's what I say.
Huh. Well, I appreciate the talk.
Yeah. And have a great day.
You too. I
Is this
will.
so wonderful?
That's good, man. Why are you so hostile?
He's just a little,
She's sometimes.
little skittish there.
Yeah, a lot of times with men, like with women, she's good. With men, usually if they have a mask or a hood on, that's normal for her.
Yeah.
I don't know why she's doing it right now. Maybe because we just stood there so long. I have no idea. I will check it out, Stevie.
Yeah.
I will absolutely watch a couple videos.
All right. God bless her. God bless her. Well, that was a nice guy. Now I forgot what I was even talking about. Manifesting. My stupid note. I'm terrible at taking notes. God's like, you might want to write this one down. And then I do a lot of like comedy stuff. I'm like, that'd be funny to tell, because I do some open mic nights, because that was part of getting out of the bubble that I was in. Just getting out, just doing other things. Even on the way over here, they're like, why don't you get a job? And I'm like, oh. And I go, if it was easy. I always feel like if things were just easier for me, I'd do it. But I feel overwhelmed. God doesn't accept excuses. They say, well, you should just work towards things you want to get done. So, let's see what I wrote right here. Yeah, so people will have experiences with God, like near-death experiences and whatnot. And it's basically to get people a better life. You know, it's like, live your life better, be nicer to people, get along. You know, helping others makes us feel good. So, you know, that's why it's good to be nice to each other, help each other. And then I won't hate people, because I just want people to make things right with me. I don't want to. They said that one of the lessons they taught me was that I should, you know, if I want something, ask for it, instead of just kind of being. That's one lesson, because there's so many life lessons that you can learn. Like, you know, if you want something, you know, ask for it. Some people think they don't deserve it. I don't know how that works, but I watched a video about religion. See, they said I don't think I should talk about this. It's just how, like, there's just no agreement on spiritual things. There's no, like, this is it. And if they try to say we're going to have a council and this is going to decide the official belief system, it's still going to splinter no matter what they do. Yeah. I don't think there's any way you could condense everyone into the same belief system. It just... So, yeah, I've had sleep paralysis, and these are, they look like real entities. They sound like real entities. And it might be, this is they said I might as well finish the point. They're kind of giving me the energy nod on this one. Like it's on my chest, they put it. They said just finish it anyway. It might be God saying something's just not right in your life. You know, these negative entities showing up. Because I said, why are they always negative in the sleep paralysis? All right, God, let's see. We're at a little crossroad. We're going to ask God to tell me where to go here. I can't repeat back what they said. The kind version is, no, you decide. Oh, yeah. That is kind of, there are a lot of weird concepts like, you know, like why some things easy for some people. You know, they have these videos where they're like God skills, where like they're doing these crazy tasks or tricks or whatever. It's like, you know, I do that too with my juggling videos and impressions. I think they're good. You know, God has this mind interface. I call it the mind interface on me, where I'll do my Morgan Freeman and then they'll have Morgan Freeman talk to me and he'll say, I don't sound like that at all. So I was like, my name is Morgan Freeman. I'm out for a walk once again. See, but, and then they'll show up, I don't sound like that at all. He's like shaking his head. It's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, last video got cut off. I don't know anything about phones or that much. Other than it says I'm like at max storage, so that my phone just shut off last time. It was a little frustrating for me. That's the thing, every little thing is, that's how I feel about it. Like it's like, you know, things are going well and one bad thing happens, you just go, oh well. But if things are like you're at the break, you know, it's like the straw that broke the camel's back type of thing. And that's how I was for a long time. I felt like everything was making me either mostly suicidal, but some things made me homicidal. But you know, obviously I'm a good person, so I don't want to act on them. So that's kind of my paradox, because I'm not going to go seek revenge. I'm not going to fight back. I'm not going to get justice. So then I'm not going to live the life I want to live. But then I also won't end my life. So then I won't end the suffering. So then I'm in this weird downward, I called it the vicious. God doesn't see it like this at all. But I say I'm in the vicious downward spiral. They just keep everything really simple. They just say, you're just not living the life you want to live. And see, I keep looking for reasons. I say, well, why doesn't this woman want to talk to me? And God says, well, she just doesn't want to talk. And I go, well, is there a reason? And they said, no, there's no reason. She just doesn't want to. See, you can look for reasons, but that's the thing, because it's like people say, well, why, you know, they want to, even for simple things. Yeah, I don't think they want me to talk about, they said I could, about how I had, you know, conversations about men and women and, you know, what do they want, and they're each kind of in the MGTOW movement. They don't think okay, we'll just say, they would say, like, you know, women are looking for high status, you know, good looking, high status males. Well, it's like everyone's offering something, because they said low status males have to be nice to women and, you know, all this stuff. And I go, well, they're just offering something. That's what God basically says. You know, you just offer something, and if you want it, you want it. If you don't, you don't. That's kind of, they just make it really simple like that. When I ask for explanations on things, it's always they don't like analogies either, because they go, okay, all right, let's do your analogy. Let's do Steve's analogy. We have an analogy for Steve. It's called get a job, stop making these videos. Yeah, they don't like me making these, but I don't know, because they don't want me. They said we'd rather have you just be like a normal guy, not the God talker, not this or that, whatever. But also they say, well, it's your life too, but they're not, they basically say these decisions are not helping you living where I live is they go, it's not helping you. They usually just keep it really simple like that. You know, I didn't want to be there. But that's the whole problem in our world, is that if you're a nice person, you know, people take advantage of your niceness or whatever, and they don't follow the law. Like my parents and the police and the judges and the lawyers, like they don't have any concern with the law. They can literally tell me that, like they can arrest me, put me in jail, and I say, what was I arrested for? And they said, we just don't like you. Like there's no crime. There's nothing I'm being charged with. So they have to let me out because they're like, well, we have to let him out because we didn't charge him with a crime. They don't follow laws, and it bothers me, and nobody cares because they'll just say that's in the past. I go, but they don't change. They don't go, oh, we got to correct it. We got to apologize. And God says, because they don't care. Here comes another little dog. Hello, miss. Hope you're having a great day.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone is out here for different reasons. Mostly, it seems like it's a great place to walk their dog in a city. So, but it's a nice atmosphere getting out here, and yeah, I'm just venting about all the bad stuff. They said, you know, it's like my parents should listen, my family should listen. I don't know. Yeah, God says, yeah, they should do their job. The dentist should do their job. They don't have anything. They say police should not be lecturing me. They should not be taking me aside and lecturing me about how I shouldn't talk to women. They said that is stupid how they do that. And another thing they say is that, oh yeah, you can go talk to her. You can go talk to this woman. But if you talk to her, then they arrest you. That's my problem with the police, is that they don't follow any laws there. And they said it doesn't matter. Because I say this to God, I said, they allow this woman to tell lies. And God says, no. They're not allowing her to tell lies. They just don't care if they're lies. They basically say, they don't like you. I don't know. A lot of people, they said, yeah, a lot of people have problems with the government, but no one really knows what to do about it. It's a mess, because they said, you have a great ideas, but how are you going to get them implemented? Because they're kind of lecturing me right now about getting into politics and my belief system on it. Yeah, let's just say I think a lot about how to make things better, systems better, and how I'm in a no-win situation here. Like, there's no, like, because I'm dealing with bad people. When you're dealing with good people, they just find a way to make things better. They work it out, whatever. But bad people, like for instance, they can punish me over nothing, tell me that's the past, and then if I have a complaint, they'll say, well, that's the past, get over it. I go, well, tell the woman that, and they won't say to the woman, you haven't even spoken to him in 12 years. Why do you need a restraining order? And God said they should tell the people that are actually talking to her. They should file a restraining order against the people that are talking to her, not me. I didn't even speak to her. So, and then she lies more about what was said. I just said, have a nice day, have a great life. She said I begged her, and I begged her or something. It was like in the police report. I begged her something, please forgive me. I don't know what it was. Yeah, and they're like, why do you love this? I don't know. I thought I was together with her in a past life, because it just felt like like I just loved her when I met her. And then when I was with her, when we spent time together, like at her house, I said it felt like I was at home. And God had been trying to help me because I'd been saying prayers, like I'd get signs. But I don't think they want me to keep talking about that. Yeah, I would pray. It's not like I would pray about this stuff, and then I'd get signs like turn on the TV and said, at this time tomorrow I'll be home. And I just know that